Hey everybody, let me get you up here in the mount. Let me make sure the mount's tight so it doesn't fall down. There we go. Let me get my seat belt on. I haven't did one of these in a long time. Leaving my cardiologist. I was here for my 6-month checkup. Get the EKG done. I think it's what it's called. It's where they put the sticky stuff on you, hook the wires up. I think it's an EKG. He wants me to go get blood work done, and then I got to go do a stress test because I haven't done a stress test in a while. So, gonna head back home. And I did one of these videos in, God, probably 6 months. I am feeling a lot better though. Those of you that don't know, me and my wife got approved for the apartment in Mesa. We get the keys January 2nd. I set up a GoFundMe. If you want to help, great. If you don't, I understand. Everybody's broke. Hell, my wife said if we can get the administration costs covered, she would be totally happy, and that's like $300. God, my nose is itching. So dry in that office, in that doctor's office. Now I make the long drive home. This is a beautiful day here in Phoenix. I think it's only supposed to get to 95 today. But then they're talking 80 by Wednesday because we got a storm coming in. There's some kind of tropical storm down by Mexico that is gonna bring us rain and stuff. And I know to a lot of you, you're all like, 95, oh my God, I'd be dying. Anything under 100 here in Phoenix is a great day. Building stuff everywhere. Just crazy what's going on in this world right now. crazy. All the Iran and Palestine and Israel and Russia and, you know, all that shit. It's like, but all the Trump haters were like, Trump's going to get us into World War III, when it actually is going to be Biden. One of the scary things, I don't know if anybody's heard this yet, this is super scary. Russia and the U.S. are testing nukes. You can fact check that. Why would you test nukes if you weren't getting ready to fire a bunch off? And I've already said it. All you'd have to do is hit the U.S. with a few of them, and within a week's time period, the whole U.S. would be screwed. I mean, if I can figure out where I would have the nukes land, I'm sure, you know, somebody much more smarter than I am has already thought it up. And here's exactly where I would have them land. Right west of Phoenix, there's a nuclear power plant. I'm sure a nuke hitting a nuclear power plant, that would be the biggest boom you've ever freaking heard. Probably wipe out the whole desert, Southwest California, everything. Then I'd send 2 of them to Yellowstone. Set off that big volcano thing there. And because, you know, weather patterns here in the U.S. move west to east, all the nuclear fallout's going to make its way across the U.S. I know if I can figure it out, I'm sure everybody else has figured it out. But yet everybody's like, no, we're going to get all through this. Trump's going to save us. Trump ain't our savior, everybody. Our savior's up there. And I ask everybody, I'm like, what are we going to do if Trump gets elected in 2024? What are we going to do in 2028? Huh? Trump can only run for 4 more years. And yes, I'm going to vote for him. But what are we going to do when Trump has to leave office? Who are we going to vote in? I know everybody was saying Ron DeSantis, but he showed his true colors. So, I really have no idea. I mean, I know who I'd want to be president, but everybody's like, she's a woman. It's like so many people are so scared of a woman president. I'd love to have Carrie Lake as president. I mean, hell, she's running for U.S. Senate, state of Arizona. But every time I say that, there's always somebody that's like, she's a woman. I won't ever vote for a woman president. It's like, wow, you are stuck in the 40s. And there's a list going around of the rhinos that don't want Jim Jordan to be Speaker of the House. And I keep saying one thing, because everybody keeps saying, we need term limits, we need term limits. We don't need term limits. We just need to stop voting for rhinos and 80-year-old people. There's a reason why all these old-ass 80-year-old rhinos are still in office. Because people still vote for them. Stop it. If one of these rhinos that are on that list that's floating around that didn't vote for Jim Jordan, you can go on to Twitter, aka X, and see the list. I've shared it. My X profile name is Broken Patriot, same as this. If one of these rhinos is in your state, call them, email them, send them letters. Tell them that if they don't, straighten up and fly straight, that they're going to be sitting on their fucking porch. Because you're going to vote them the fuck out. I can't wait to get back home. I'm hungry. But that's only how we're going to get these rhinos out. Vote them out. But I know people are scared. They're scared of change. I hear it all the time. Because everybody compares Matt Gaetz and Lauren Boebert to AOC because she's young. Young people don't know what the frick they're talking about. There's a lot of smart young people out here. My wife is one of them. My daughter's one of them. My daughter's boyfriend's another one. But I guess, if you're not, 60, 70 years old, nobody wants to trust you. But look at the old people we have running the country right now. And look at the shape the country's in. Look at the shape the whole fucking world's in. Me personally, I will call out everybody. Hell, I've called out Trump numerous times, which gets people mad at me. Why are you calling out Trump? Well, he said he was going to do something and didn't. So, I'm raised old school. Your word is as good as gold. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And Trump ain't had the best of luck picking people. There's a lot of people that he picked stabbed him in the back. But I'm not the only one that thinks that We're not going to make it to 2024. Well, Trump ain't going to make it to 2024. And I get people so mad at me when I say that. I'm like, I'm not the only one saying it. Hell, Tucker Carlson asked them flat out. A lot of people are saying it. I just, most of the time, say the quiet part out loud and gets everybody all riled up. And then they're like, I'm going to unsubscribe because I don't like Broken Patriot no more. And it's like, I don't care. I want real subscribers to my channel, not what I call fake patriots. Hopefully my cardiologist has an office over in Mesa where we're moving, or it's going to be a long drive to see my cardiologist. It'll be like a 75-mile drive one way. But I got a badass cardiologist, and my daughter works for him, so I don't have to answer any questions. My daughter wants to know what the cardiologist told me. She can go on the computer and look it up herself. Oh, come on, people. Too early for rush hour traffic. But we got to come together, stop fighting amongst ourselves, and fix this country. But I see it so much in live streams. People in there just arguing with each other. Because most of the time, you guys don't even know I'm in a live stream. You can watch a live stream. You ain't got to leave a freaking comment or anything. I mean, hell, you guys saw the video I made of Tommy Temper's chat when he was doing his live stream. Everybody arguing with each other. And then people always wonder why we can't come together, fix this country. And then when I jump in and say, you know, the left loves it when we argue, because they're not doing it. Because I also get on a bunch of, you know, very liberal left live streams. They don't sit there and argue. But, oh my God, you know, we got to argue like a son of a bitch. Basically have a freaking dick measuring contest. Who's the biggest patriot? Well, I don't like this person, and I don't like that person, and they sit there and argue about it. It's like, who cares? We need to unite to fix this damn country. still got another 10 miles before I get home. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Phoenix is huge. My doctor's office is in like north central Phoenix. I live in central Phoenix. 30-mile drive in town. And I know a lot of people are like, I could never live in a big city. Well, guys, I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. With my health problem, having a bad heart, if I lived in the middle of nowhere, I'd be dead. I gotta have access to a hospital real quick. I can't live out, podunk middle of nowhere where the nearest hospital's a 50-mile drive. I'd be dead. And also, I couldn't live out in the middle of nowhere because y'all got some shitty ass internet. I see it all the time. People doing live streams, bitching about their internet. And it's like, well, don't live in the middle of nowhere. My internet's freaking amazing. It's like 650 megs download speed, like 60 megs upload speed. I love it. Come on over. I know this is all weird here. Oh, Popo. I see you, Popo. No, that ain't a Popo. Popo's past me right now. Turning up a Y-17 onto the I-10. Oh, you guys get to see the I-10 tunnel. I remember the first time I moved here, driving down the 10 and went through the tunnel. It scared the shit out of me. It's like, why the hell is there a tunnel middle of Phoenix? It's called the Deck Park Tunnel. That's downtown Phoenix over to your right. Oh, I shared a picture on my Facebook. They got a TV in the waiting room of my cardiologist. See, there's the cop, or whatever that is. But, it was showing stuff about medicine, like every doctor's office has. Well, down at the bottom, it's got the date and the weather forecast, like highs and lows and chance for rain and stuff. Over on the left side, it said today. And then it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it's like, hey, where's Saturday at? Got to be a Saturday in there. Good old Deck Park Tunnel. I gotta go pick up a prescription. What was funny is my cardiologist was like, I wish Bryce could get your prescriptions figured out. And I'm like, I know. Bryce Pharmacy, Bryce Grocery Store here is Kroger for you guys out on the East Coast. Yeah, there's a park above us here. Good old Deck Park Tunnel. But man, I remember coming through here very first day here, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is there a tunnel? Because I mean, Phoenix, Arizona is the middle of the desert. Repo Man. We have a lot of those here in the valley. Pay your car payment or your shit's gonna get jacked. Only another 3 miles to go. See, this doesn't bother me whatsoever. I know a lot of you watching be like, I can never live there. I love living in a big city. Oh, somebody's supposed to paint. Yes, I've lived in a small town, middle America. My hometown was 300 people. So don't tell me you've never lived in a small town. Yeah, I lived in a small town. A town that, noon on a Saturday, they roll the freaking sidewalks up. You couldn't get nothing done. Big dually. Oh, and everybody's all in a hurry, like zoom, zoom, zoom passing. I'm like, go on, I don't care. A lot of people would hate to ride with me. I'm not in a freaking hurry. Normally I would jump onto the 51 North if I was going home. I got to go to the pharmacy. See how stupid that is? It's people like that get into freaking wrecks cause people like me to have high car insurance because they can't fucking drive. I haven't been in a wreck in, God, 30 years. And a lot of that, I was a commercial driver, either a semi-truck or a big cab over flatbed truck. I just don't get impatient. You want to pass me? Fine. You want to ride my ass? Fine. Actually, it's like, ride my ass. The only thing you're going to look at is a broken Patriot sticker on the back of my car. So ride my ass. I don't care. My wife gets all anxious when somebody's riding her ass. And I'm like, why? My daughter's the same way. I'm like, I don't care what other people do. I don't give a fuck. And everybody's like, well, you gotta care. And I'm like, no, I don't get paid to care. You want to do stupid shit and go to fucking prison? Well, don't drop the soap, homie. Because I don't care. So many people are so involved in everybody else's life. It's like, why? Oh, this side of fucking town is getting so worse. Here. Look at that. Freaking graffiti and shit all over there. I can't wait to get out of Phoenix. I know I said I love living here. Mesa is still basically Phoenix. But there isn't all this stupid graffiti and homelessness and shit. Because everybody's like, it freaking costs too much to live anymore. Really? Yeah, it costs a lot to live. But if you don't do drugs and you don't buy coffee at Starbucks and you don't, buy name brand cigarettes and you don't drink, look how much money you can save. Think about it. If you bought a pack of cigarettes every single day, $10 a pack, 30 days in a month, that's $300. Say you go to Starbucks every day, buy a $5 cup of crappy fucking coffee, that's $150. There you're at $450. Say you go out on Friday and Saturday night, drop $100 drinking. $100 Friday night, $100 Saturday night. That's $800. That on top of the $450, that's $1,250 fucking dollars. Fucking stupid. Make coffee at home. And people are like, well, I don't have time to. And I'm like, really? Because I see the lines at Starbucks. If you wait for more than 2 minutes in line at a Starbucks, you could have done made coffee at home. I mean, hell, I got a coffee maker that has a little clock on it. So say if I was getting up at 5 in the morning, I'd set the alarm on that coffee maker to go off at 4:30. So by 5 o'clock, there's a hot cup of coffee waiting for me. Ain't got to worry about it. Then it's just pour it into my travel mug, throw some coffee creamer in it, I am good to go. Ain't got to worry about that bullshit. And yes, I smoke. I don't smoke packs of cigarettes. I smoke rollies. A bag of tobacco and a carton of tubes, $15. That's like a pack and a half of cigarettes if I went and bought name brand cigarettes. Ain't gotta worry about it. So 15 times 4, that's $60. I got my tobacco covered for all month. $60. I spend about $20 a week on coffee for me and my wife. So, alright everybody, I'm going to end the video because I'm at the pharmacy. Thanks for watching.